Live at the parking lot. Oh my goodness, it is so quiet out here this morning. Except for if you look off that ways a bit, you'll see some lightning. We're about to get a whole mess of rain today, I think. And it's kind of nice, getting to see the light show. All right, but 6 days till Easter. Ugh. Wow, nobody's on this morning? I know it's Monday and all, but I know Mondays suck. Okay, now a lot of people are seeming to think that there's going to be some kind of announcement after the Easter special. And the thing is, I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, Flux has been nominated for. Yeah, see, that's what I like about this. The show's been still getting nominated for awards. And of course, but it sucks. It's terrible. It's the most god awful thing to be put. Jody cannot act. Blah 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 blah. Oh God, I have heard this same nonsense over and over since 2017, and they're still at it. It's like nobody has pointed a gun to your forehead and forced you to watch the show. Do what I did. When the first trailers for Star Trek Discovery came out, um, and immediately I saw the lens flares. I saw exactly where this show was going, and I was like, no. So I didn't watch it. It's that simple. Turn it off. I haven't not watched a single episode of Starship Dysentery. I've had people trying to convince me to watch it, and I know one of them was like, "Well, how come?" And I'm like, for one, the fact that everything reeks of Abrams Trek, which I couldn't stand after Star Trek Into Arsonist, and that's because it was Into Arsonist. It was terrible. Oh, Spock has like multiple personality disorder or something going on because he's not the Spock I grew up with. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, he's boning Uhura. Oh yeah, all because somebody went back in time. Oh. All right, but that's a whole nother universe, okay? Plus, okay, one other thing I'll say about it. When they first announced the timeline it was set in, I looked right at them and I go, you do realize they've deliberately put this thing in. I guarantee you within the first couple seasons, the Enterprise is going to show up under Pike. I said they're going to go to a bunch of locations or they're going to take tropes from the classic series because they're right in that timeline. And sure enough, boom, Mirror, Mirror Universe. They've gone to Talos 4, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and there's the Enterprise, which, so see, they did everything I knew they were going to do to try to keep this piece of shit propped up. But okay, that's a whole other universe. Let's get out of that. No, what happened is the reason why, and they won't admit it, is because the second a lot of these guys saw the Doctor no longer had a John Thomas, they went on a raging, screaming baby fit that has gone on for literally almost 5 years. And it's, and they of course they've got enough people watching their videos and all that, and it's like, you do realize that, and I'm going to let this go. A lot of people also go to visit the primate exhibit at the zoo. It doesn't mean they believe, that throwing feces at the window is also a good thing to do on their time off. A lot of these folks are just, going by so they can sit there and watch you rant. And then they laugh at it. So that's why I die laughing at these guys. Oh, I got 1 billion subscribers. Oh, it's like, what do you think you are, a cult leader? Oh, goodness gracious. Ugh. If that were the case, I would have already jump started the Church of Briantology. I'd have a massive book out called Brianetics. Oh, about how, my God, you think they're crazy. It's like, come on, according to them, their TV show is trying to influence political views upon them. It's trying to make them embrace beliefs they do not have. And It's like, dude, it's a TV show. Turn the channel. Ugh. I swear they act like they're in that theater scene from Clockwork Orange, where they're being held down and their eyes are being held open and shit. It's like, oh, well, good old Ludwig van plays. But all I know is this. It looks like it's going to be an interesting adventure. I did notice that the actual runtime is down to 47 minutes, which is 3 minutes shy of what they normally do. Could this mean there's an announcement after? Maybe. Um, but I'm not going to say anything definite. Because chances are, like he just said there, it's probably going to be in regards to the Centenary special and what's coming up with that. I wouldn't count on anything. Like I said, I'll be shocked if they do announce who the 14th Doctor is anytime soon. There's rumors going around like mad. Like I said, it's hard to sort out what's rumor and what's fact. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that's being thrown out there deliberately as misleads, and that is what and now you got to sort through all that, on top of the idiots who don't know what the heck they're talking about, and then hang on, I'm trying to do this. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Okay, there's plenty of fluid in there. All right. So what's going on right now? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love how everybody claims they've got this source, they got that source. Well, I've been talking to some people. I got one source that is still saying David Tennant. It would be nice, yeah, if we even got an episode title. You're right, that you just put up there. I caught that bit of it. Um, oh no, here comes the. I thought I saw the security truck. Dun 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 dun, dun boom boom. Yeah, because they made us go through and sign these non-disclosure agreements again, and I'm like, please don't tell me it's because I've been doing a live from the parking lot. Because it's pretty much it's pretty much now been laid down through precedent and law that if you're in your car, you're on your own property. So, too bad that didn't apply when you were in high school. I know a friend of mine who got suspended for 3 days because his dad left a pack of cigarettes on the dashboard of the car. I knew this kid for years. He didn't smoke. His dad had left a pair of Salem. There was a pack of Salems, and it was all the way up there in the front of the dash on the passenger side because he had to give him a ride somewhere. Because that's right, the car was in the dock. He had to go get it, and so he took his dad there to get the car, and he left this pack of cigarettes up there on the top of the dash where you can't even see it. It's literally all the way up. And sure enough, though, but anyone outside the car can look right, and there it is. He got suspended for 3 days. His dad had to come in and do a number on the principal. I remember that. That's back in the days when your parents did serious negotiations with the principal. Oh, well. They're like, I don't want to hear about your schoolboy, so I just want to hear about Doctor Who. So what can I tell you? It looks like it's going to be an interesting adventure. We got, everybody all pirated up. But the thing that concerns me more than anything is the whole Thasman thing. And it's not in the fact that it's going to happen. It's the fact is, what really can you do with it at this point? Plus the fact that this was originally the last episode for Jodie's run. This would have been, and it's like, how far are you going to take that relationship, between this episode and the Centenary? That's the only thing that's got me going about it. Like I said, not the fact that it's going to happen, but the fact that it's like, really, how much ground are you going to cover in the next 2 episodes? And even then, the Centenary and all that was pretty much done, finished, and wrapped back in October of last year. So, who knows? Also, like I said, I've been reading a bit more about that redacted thing. I'll get back to you on that when I can. Just I can't stay on too long this morning because it's eating my data. I'm not kidding. And it's funny how you buy an unlimited data package, but it's still limited. well, we kind of figured, how is the Sea Devil episode going to end? And I'm like, can't wait to see how it ends. It's like, well, it's not going to end, well. It never does for the poor guys who used to run this planet. Um, Especially back in the classic era, it never ended well. Um, because we do know, the Sea Devils are still around in Warriors of the Deep and things like that. But Warriors of the Deep. Oh, I don't see how the Master could take over Earth with this. Well, like I said, if you want to see the Sea Devils, way back in the day, like I said, they first showed up in Pertwee episode, the Sea Devils. And then we had, Warriors of the Deep, where they showed up later. That was in the Davison era, and oh my God, some of the things that were in that episode were pretty bad. That's another thing. I remember we had that guy who, managed to shut down unit and all that. And oh goodness, so that was a whole big trope on that too. Well. Well, folks, I just took a look at the clock. I'm running in a few minutes early this morning because I want to get some stuff done before I start work. So, everybody, please take care of yourselves. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow and in the future. Think of those people in the Ukraine today because they really are fighting a major, major mess here. And just basically, all have a good one.